Hello everyone, welcome. I'm glad you could join us today. This is Janice Kretschmann with another Godly Play story from St. John the Baptist Dixie Anglican Church in Mississauga, Ontario. Wherever it is that you are and whenever it is that you are watching this, I'm glad you could join our circle today. It's very good to have you here. Thank you. I also want to say, and I've forgotten to say this before, these videos are closed captioned. So if you'd like, you can listen along to the story, or if you'd rather, you can turn on the closed captions and then you can read along with the story as we go through today. Well, today's story is a long one, and I think we should get ready and get started. And I think we should begin like we always do. There was once someone who said such amazing things and who did such wonderful things that people began to follow him. And one day they just had to ask him, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am the light." But that light couldn't stay in just that time, in just that place. So the light changed. The light changed so it could be in all places, at all times, and with all people. Where you are today and where I am today, the same light is with us. Well, are we ready for today's story? Today's story is all about time, but what does time look like? There are different kinds of time. It's a time to get up, a time to have breakfast, go to school or church. It's a time to come home. It's a time to work and play. It's a time to hurry up and a time to rest. But what does time look like? Some people say time is a line. But what does that look like? Oh, what is this? This is time. This is time in a line. This is the beginning of time. It is very new. It is just being born. But now, the newest part is older. And it just goes on. Will it ever end? Is there ever an ending? Oh, it did end. So we have a beginning that is the oldest part and an ending that is the newest part. And do you know what the church did? The church took the beginning, the oldest part that is like an ending, and the ending that is the newest part, like a beginning, and it tied them together. So that we would always know that for every ending, there was a new beginning. And for every beginning, there was a new ending. These are the three great times: Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost. Pentecost is hot. It is easy to walk right past these mysteries and not even know they're there. That's why we need time to get ready. We need time to get ready to enter these great mysteries. The time to get ready for Christmas is called Advent. Time to get ready for Easter is called Lent. It is even longer than the time to get ready for Christmas, because Easter is an even bigger mystery. It's so big a mystery that it goes on for another 6 Sundays. That is also the time to get ready for the great mystery of Pentecost. These are the great green growing Sundays. And there are a lot of them. Let's see if we can rebuild the church calendar. And pay attention, because the church tells time with color as well as with clock. These are the three great times: Christmas and Easter and Pentecost, which is still hot. The time to get ready for Christmas is Advent. It goes on for 4 Sundays. It is sometimes the color purple for royalty, and sometimes the color blue for the Mother Mary. We would not have the baby Jesus without the Mother Mary. The time to get ready for Easter is Lent. And Lent goes on for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sundays. It is usually the color purple for royalty. Something serious is going to happen to Jesus the King. But he is not the kind of king that most people thought would be coming. The time to get ready for Easter is longer than the time to get ready for Christmas, because Easter is so mysterious. It is so mysterious that it keeps going on for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more Sundays. During this time, people met Jesus in a new way. He had died on the cross, which is very sad, but somehow he was still with people, like he is with us today. And then something wonderful happened. The 12 disciples went outside Jerusalem with Jesus, and there they saw him go up. And a few days later, they saw the Holy Spirit come down. This is when the church was born. The disciples glowed with the power of the Holy Spirit and became apostles. When they spoke, it was like their tongues were on fire. They were so alive. And that is why Pentecost is the color red, like fire. Let's return the great green growing Sundays to the calendar. There can never be more than 9 between Christmas and the beginning of Lent. So let's put 9 there. And now, let's put the rest of them here. And there are a lot of them. Depending where you are in the world, different things are happening. Here in North America, where I am, this is around the time that summer begins. The days are longer. Some people go to camp or away on vacation. Some people rest. And then, just when the days are really long, school starts. There might be a new classroom, or a new teacher, or new friends. And then you get used to that, and it's no longer new. The days become shorter. The light becomes dimmer. And just when you think the light is about to go out, the church year ends. And then it begins again with the first Sunday of Advent, when we get ready for Christmas. These are the three great times. There's Christmas, there's Easter, and there is Pentecost, which is still hot. This is the time for getting ready for Christmas, getting ready for Easter, and getting ready for Pentecost. These are the great green growing Sundays. It is all here. Everything we need is here. For every ending, there is a new beginning. And for every beginning, there is an ending. It keeps going on forever and ever. I wonder. I'm going to shift over a little bit so we can put a picture of the story up here as we wonder about it. It might be easier if we can look at it at the same time. I wonder if you have a favorite color. I wonder how the colors used in this calendar make you feel. I wonder if you might choose different colors. I wonder if you see these colors at church, in our church, or in our worship videos. I wonder if you can find these colors there. I wonder if you're from a different part of the world where the seasons are different. I wonder how you would tell the story of the great green growing time as we approach preparation for Christmas, as we approach Advent. I wonder if you would tell that differently and how it would go. I wonder if you could make a calendar yourself for your week or your year or this season. I wonder what that calendar would look like, how you would tell time, what colors you would choose. I wonder. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's story. I hope you will join us next time. Take care, guys. See you next week. I really hope you can join us again for another story. Bye-bye.